Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Claudette, and today we're going to be doing some embroidery. Let me turn this light on right here. Give me a little bit more light. We're going to be doing some embroidery today. So I have a lot of embroidery to do, but I have some Christmas shirts I'm doing. I have one here that's already on here, and it's just a Merry Christmas shirt that this lady had ordered, and it's doing good. Yeah. So I have that on there, and then I have some more shirts that I have to do. So how is everybody doing today? I hope everybody is well today. So I just want y'all to work with me today as I do these shirts. I'm gonna go get the rest of these shirts. I have my delivery from Jiffy, so I just want to see what's in here that I have to embroidery on, and then do some DTF on, but I don't think I'm gonna do that today. So this is how it come today. Let me make sure this is what it is before I open it up on camera. Okay, this is a gray shirt. Whew. Oh, that's nice. They only send me one. That's a 2X. Yeah, that's one. So that's one shirt I'm gonna embroider on. That's not the same as that one. So let's see what we have here. Let me see, where did my scissors go? I'm just opening these shirts from Jiffy. Trying not to cut them. Okay. So I have some red shirts. Okay, these are large, red. I have a hoodie. No, this is just a regular shirt. These are my black, large shirts. Yeah, I have an order that I have to get out. This is a sweatshirt. That looks really big, but it's only a large, but it looks really big. So I have an order on all these shirts. Okay, this one here is 2X, long sleeve. Okay, so we gotta get all my little stuff together on that one. And then I have a black one. Oh, some of my shirts. Oh, okay, here they go. My blue ones. Okay, I have two blue. So this is just one. Okay, one blue one. And then I have the sweatshirt. These sweatshirts are mine. So we're going to put those over there. But I have these right here that we're going to do here. We're going to set them over. I don't need them right now. But this one, these two I do need right now. And the red, I don't need right now. But I'm gonna need those in a minute. I'm putting them on my couch. So I don't y'all think I'm throwing them on the floor. I'm putting them on the couch. So I'm going to do these right here. This one here is a little light than what I wanted. I wanted a little darker, but it's okay. We'll hold that one. But these right here, I'm going to embroidery on. So this right here going in the trash. I'll get my receipt. Hold my receipt. And we're going to put those in the trash. I'm going to close this door right here. Okay, and keep an eye on this. Oh, it's turning out really good. Okay, so we're going to get these on next. We're going to set them right here because I'm going to have to bring up my... We're going to have to bring up the board so we can do this. Put this on here. Let me see here. That's an 8. I'm going to see where that's going to take me. I got to check it out to make sure I'm doing it right. Because I don't hardly use this thing. too often, and we gotta make sure it's centered here. And then I go from the top, and I use my ruler here to go from the top, from the shoulder, make my center point. So, and then sometime I'm gonna have to show y'all what I'm doing. I'm gonna move this out the way, because right here, I'll take mine here. Sometimes I go from here and I go 4 inches down and 4 inches across. So this one, I'm gonna move this over some. Hold on, because this one ain't right. I don't like that one. We're gonna move this back over to where I had it at. And let me see where I have it at. I wrote it on here, 27. Right here. Okay. So now we're gonna put it back on here, because I don't use this too often. So I mean, that's why I don't like to show what I'm doing, because I don't use it often as I should. You know, I should use it more often, but I don't. You know. Okay, so we have to get that straight on here. You know, we're going by the shoulders, pull it down, and then you have this center point here. You got the center point right there. Yeah, let's see. Can y'all see that? I'll move this out the way. Right here. So you got this here. Pull it down. And then see, and I go here. You got your center point here. So you don't want to have it too close to here, and you don't want to have it in the armpit. So I have plenty of room on this side, but we're going to make sure that it is on here right and straight. Okay, like that. So what I do is I take this one and I use this right here, and I go 4 inches from here and then 4 inches across. So that will be right here. And then I go 4 inches across this way. And then I will have my design right there. But I have to get my other ruler, because that's not the one, this one right here. See, this one is a magnetic, and it'll stick right there. So I can go here. Right here, 4 inches here, and then I can go 4 inches across. Let's put my finger out the way. 4 inches right here. So I will put my little piece of tape right there for my center. The center is from your collar here all the way down. So I'm going to put my tape right here. And make sure that's 4 inches down, and then it'll go across. Am I making this difficult for y'all? Because I feel like I'm making it difficult. Because I'm making it difficult for myself as well. So right here. Okay? But you'll see when I do it. So I'm going to turn it back around. But I don't want to make it difficult for people, because everybody do theirs differently. And there's no right and no wrong way. But if you don't want it, you know, too far up or too far down, you know, I just do 4 inches from, wait a minute, I did that wrong, y'all. 4 inches here. 4 inches is right here. I'm gonna have to mark my center. Where my marker at? I do mine different, so different than everybody. So we're gonna mark it here. Okay. Let me go back and show you again. Okay. This part right here. See how my ruler is here. It's right up underneath that little collar, underneath the little round collar here. I put it right there underneath there, and then I go down 4 inches, and then I go across. So it went 4 inches down and 4 inches across. So my center will be right here. See this 4 inches here, go across here, and that's how I do mine. 4 inches from here down and 4 inches across. Okay? Some people can eyeball it. I'm not one of those. I want to make sure that I have it pretty much in the same spot all the time. So I just scoot the ruler over as far as I can get it to my ruler, and then go 4 inches across. And that's where to be at. So now I can take it off, and I'll put the rest of my stuff on here. My backing, I'm gonna set this right here. And see, now on the dark colors, I use the black backing. And I use my 5x5. My 5x5. I hook that in. And then I'll cut me a little bit of backing. Let's see here and here. I know I need those little 4x4 pieces because this one here is just too long on the side, so I'm kind of like wasting it. So I'll try to cut off as much as I can. Put this one in on this side like that, close that, and then I'll cut this side. So I cut that off. And then I'll put my shirt back on. It's gonna stop in a minute. I got one more letter to go on that one. I'm doing my Merry Christmas shirts. Okay. Make sure I got it back in the right spot, because I don't want it too close. Okay. I have it on here. Now I'm going to take it to my press, and then I'm going to put a line down the middle. I should have did that first, but it's okay. My tape will be on there. I'll take my tape off and we'll do it again, but it's all right. But I want to make sure it's even and right. Okay. So all I'm doing, I'm going to take my tape off, but I'll put it back on because I don't want to heat it up on my press. And all I'm doing is just putting that little line down the center. Today is one of my embroidery days. And normally I don't do my embroidery on here. I just, do everything else on here, but not my embroidery. Let's turn that down. I gotta turn that down some. Okay, we're gonna let that go Let that cool down some. Okay, so I have a good crease. Okay, I got one more letter on there. Now we're going to put this back on here. Now you can put a crease on here as well. And do it like that. We'll go by the crease on here. Put it in the center. And then that be right there on that line. And then you can also tell where it's going to be. Let me get my little piece of tape back at the center marker on there. So we want to put that back on there. So I hope everybody's well today, having a blessed day, having a good day. I know some of y'all have to work, but I'm hoping y'all have a good day at work. Or some of y'all might be at home too. And then you got crafters too that's at home. And some of my subscribers, I thank y'all for subscribing to my channel, my new subscribers. I have some more new subscribers. Praise God. Thank you, Lord. I sure appreciate it. Very, very much. Let's see, 4 and 4. I'm gonna go right here, and then my middle should be about right there. Now let's check it on here, going across. Okay, we're gonna bring it up just a tad. I missed my little 4 mark. Oh, this one has a magnet on it too. Yep, there you go, right there. Right there. That is so good. So I'll start my center right there and it'll go around. Okay. Now we're going to get my little thing. And if it's not lining up, you can always move it with the machine to where you want it at. Okay. Come on up. There you go. So we're going to line this up just a tad. Get all this right. And then we're going to put this on here. So I'm going to set it right here. And we're going to line it up with that collar. Okay. Set it right there. Oh, let me see it. See it? I can get some of the stuff out. Okay. Now this one's almost done. And then I'm going to take some of this off. So yeah, I only have one 5x5, so I can only do one at a time because I don't do that much embroidery. But I know I do need some more, and I'm going to get some more. But I'm going to do this shirt, and I'm going to go ahead and do these because that's only one I have to do like that. The other ones I have like DTF on, so we're not going to do that. But I have another shirt here that I'm going to do embroidery because these are logos that I have that's on here. So I'm going to go ahead and get them done. But it's going to take a minute for these logos to get done. Let me show you like some of the ones that I've done. So this is a blue one, but I got, different color ones. Let's see. This is the logo that I'm doing. That's the logo that I'm doing on these shirts. And see how it went down and then 4 across. Okay. And then that way they'll be, semi in the same spot. They'll be pretty much close. Because it's going 4 and 4, so. But those are the ones that I'm doing right now. And so, yeah, it was good. Everybody's well. My new subscribers, tell me what you guys do. Are y'all crafters? Leave a comment down there at the bottom. Okay, so we're gonna cut this. We're gonna cut this off. We're gonna tear it off anyway. I gotta tear it off to make sure it comes off. This one was a little thin. Oh, let me show y'all. See this one? I'm just tearing it off. It comes off like this. And I'm just tearing it off. Somebody's really shooting up something outside. I stay in the country, so it's deer season, so they out there shooting. Okay, so now we're gonna just pull this off, and then I'm gonna put it back on there. I'll make sure none is at the bottom. Okay, and then I'll finish taking that off. Always make sure you check underneath the bottom that your shirt is not underneath there, because you don't want to sew your shirt. And I know I don't. I've done that many a time, and we don't want to do that no more. So that one goes at the bottom. Okay, it's not touching. Okay, so we'll take this one off. Make sure it's on there good, and then you start your machine, and then it'll go to the next color. So I have the Melco 16, the what is the 16? I don't even know what I have. It's the 16 EM. Well, you know what I'm saying. I got the Melco 16 MT, Melco-EMT 16, and it's a industrial embroidery machine. I've had it for about, I think I've had it since 2020, 21. Let's see, 20. Yeah, 2021. I had this machine, and I don't even think I did maybe a million stitches, 2 million stitches. I don't even think I did that much on it out of the whole time that I've had it. I don't do very much embroidery, but here lately, I've been doing a lot of embroidery now. So now I'm kind of, have to relearn my machine all over again, because there's a lot of stuff that I forgot how to do, on my machine. And then I just had to do the rotary hook. I just did that today. Even though I oil my machine down there at the bottom where the rotary is, I oil it every day before I start. But I do it. I had to do it on the machine and let the machine know that I'm doing it. So I did that one today. So we're gonna see, because it's been down for a while, because due to my error, I had messed up, so it was down for a while. But now she's back up and running. And to me, it runs a whole lot better when that man came down. And if anybody on here that lives in Charlotte and you have a Melco, there's a serviceman that lives in Charlotte. He comes down from Charlotte, which is like 2 hours, and he came down and fixed my machine. And he's a Melco guy, so he will fix your embroidery machine if you need it. He's the Melco man, I call him. So I have him on there. I think I have him in my phone where I can leave the information if you guys want it. I can put it at the bottom. But he does a fabulous job, and he showed me things on here that I didn't even know. But I forgot. It's a lot when you don't use it every day. You kind of forget a little thing. So, but it's good though. I've learned a whole lot, and. But these right here, the logos and stuff, I didn't forget that. I know how to do those. But I'm talking about just little things about the machine and some of my things on the keypad and all that. Because, you know, we have a little thing over here that shows you everything to do. It's a little keypad thing right here. And it shows you what to do on there. And so I just had to take time to learn it all over again. But I'm getting there. I do know how to turn it on. I do know that much. If I don't know nothing else. But yeah, I love it. I love doing my embroidery. You know, I really do. Because, you know, I used to do the kids' t-shirts and stuff, you know. I don't do as many as I used to, but I used to do the kids' shirts. Some every now and then I'll get one. But around here in North Carolina, it's just like I'm not sure if they're used to, you know, the baby shirts and stuff like that. They don't, you know, they don't like them. They like to have DTF on their shirt. They want it like, you know, the colorful one, even though it can be color with embroidery as well. But they like the those DTF on their shirts, and they like the sublimation, you know, stuff like that on their shirts. But I think I would rather have embroidery on my shirt because I love it. I mean, I like the, you know, the DTF, like, you know, this one here, my little lush right here, suede kind. I like that too, but I also like my embroidery. And then too, I turned it down some because I was doing the logo on these because they got so much detail on the logo that I'm doing. I turned it down, so I never turned it back up. And then at one time, I was having issues with my needles. I couldn't get my needles right. I mean, because I kept getting a lot of thread breaks, and it was because my needle with the Melcos, you got to have it like I think a point 0.5 degrees to the to my right, and if it's not right, it's gonna have a lot of thread breaks. So I had to learn to do them, and you know we got this little piece here. This little thing here is a magnet. It's a magnet, and it can tell you how to set your needle for the Melcos. And you just set it on there, and then once it get on that needle, it'll turn a little bit to the left, to the right, or it'll go straight. And then that man told me, he said, use that, and you can adjust your needles. And then saying, I didn't know that either, but I have it sticking on my machine. So every time I change the needle now, what I do, I grab that thing and then put it up there and put my needle up there and then have that on there and I turn it. And if it turns and look like it's about that 0.5 degrees, I'm good to go. So, you know, I learned a lot and I'm still learning, you know. But, you know, some of you guys didn't know about it. It's in your package. It's just a little metal piece and it's for the needles. I'm going to let y'all see it again. Can y'all see that? It's just for the needles, and it's about that big. It's in your package. And I stick mine on there and let it stay on there. It won't fall off. But yeah, so I learned a lot. And I'm still, like I said, I'm still learning about this machine. But I love my machine, but I just don't come out here enough and was getting on it because I was doing so much, you know, DTF and everything. So, and I don't get me wrong, I love my DTF too. I love all of it. I don't know what that thing is doing. Okay. So the design must have been split because it stopped and then it started right back. And now y'all can see what I'm doing over here on my computer. Let's see if y'all can see the design that I have on my computer. Hold on, let me let y'all see that. Okay, so that's what it looks like on there. It's doing pretty good. Better than I thought. Better than I thought, you guys. It's doing really good. So I'm almost done with that, but that's what we're doing today, just my embroidery. So I just really wanted y'all to, come on. Let me move this light over because I don't like it in my background. I don't like keeping you guys on too long, because I just want y'all to see what I'm doing for today. Um, and I've been kind of busy all day, so I said, well, I might as well go ahead and film, do my YouTube channel since I'm gonna be in my shop all day. So that's the reason why I came on, so I can show y'all that I do embroidery and I am doing it, and that my machine do work. So I know y'all saw the last video, but yeah. It wouldn't, let y'all know it do work. Not just sit back here because I know majority of the time I don't use it. It's just sitting behind me. So yeah, and she's doing well. So when we finish that, we're gonna look at the whole design on there, and then I'm gonna let you guys go. But I just wanted y'all to see that, you know. And then I'm gonna start on these two shirts here so I can get them bagged up and get ready to send them to, take them to my son-in-law. These are my son-in-law shirts that I'm doing. Mr. G-Man. These are your shirts, Mr. G-Man, that I'm getting ready to do. Mr. G-Man has a YouTube channel too. He does the scooters. So maybe I'll leave there if there's anybody on here like to look at those scooters, those little ones you ride. He does those because he have quite a few scooters, quite a few, and he does YouTube on there. I think I don't know the name, but I'll look it up and I'll drop it on the comment down at the bottom if anybody's interested, in watching. It's very fascinating. I like this design. It came out really good, better than I thought. And that red looks good, red on red. And I tell you what I did, but I'm gonna press it. I didn't have enough to go on the side of my M here, so I had to kind of add a little piece on there, tuck it under it so it won't come off. But then now, when I finish with it, you have to press it so you can hear that glitter to your shirt. So I'm gonna press it. So that's why I wasn't concerned about it. But I can feel it puffing. It's a little puffy a little bit, but once I earn it down, it's gonna flatten it. So it's gonna be all right. And normally I make my shirts a large, and they'd be so long on me. But this one here, I wear a medium, so I'm gonna try my medium on. I don't like my shirts tight, so that's the reason why I get them so big. But I'm gonna go ahead and start wearing my medium, so it won't look so big on me. It's doing good. That is so pretty. I like the way that Christmas came out. That is coming out. I like it. Is anybody doing any embroidery today? Put down in the comment that what y'all doing. Tell me what y'all doing so I can comment on y'all. If y'all have a YouTube channel, put your YouTube channel down there so I can come on and watch you as well. It don't matter what you're doing. If you support me, I'm going to support you. Okay? So just drop it down in the comment. Let me know what you're doing, and then I'll be sure to look at it. Okay? And subscribe to your channel if you have, if you have a YouTube channel. It's so beautiful. I love it. That red on red looks really good. You know, when you're doing the glitter, I see a lot of people doing the glitter and then they're doing the same color as the shirt. It looks a whole lot better than doing different colors on the shirt, because the one that I did yesterday, I did that one, you know, just trying it out, and have one half was green, one half was red. I think I kind of like it better with the whole thing is one color. So if y'all like one color or two colors on there mixed together, let me know. Put it in the comments, because I did that one wrong, because I had little green in there, but the green wasn't supposed to be in there. It was supposed to be red on one side and green on the other one. I mean, it looked okay, but I think I would just like it all red, you know? Okay, so it's letting me know that it's finished. Okay. All right. So we're going to take out the middle part here before I can go and iron it. And those were the only two that was on here. Okay, so we're going to take it off. And I'm going to set this right here. I don't know, we're going to take this one. Let's set it over here. And then we're going to take this one. Let's see. Oh, my tape is on here. I have some tape on here. I was getting ready to say, oh my goodness, I thought I sewed it together, y'all. I was getting ready to say, oh my goodness, I sewed it together. But it came out good in the back. That's just the tape that was holding that down, so when I put it in my shirt, it wouldn't move. See how it came out? Even the back came out pretty good. You know, we'll just, you know, touch up, use my little scissors here, and just cut the little strands off on the back. Even though it's mine, I still can, you know, cut the little strands off, because you want it to be clean. And if I do it for everybody else, I'm going to do it for myself as well. So we'll just clean up a little bit. It's not that much. Okay. So now what we're going to do, I'm going to get my other scissors. We're going to cut the big part off. We're going to cut it down. Okay, here we go. So we're going to cut it down to the shirt side and turn it around towards me so I can see where I'm cutting at, because if I don't, I'll be done cut the shirt, and I don't want to cut the shirt. Because I've done that before. Put a big old hole in it. A big hole. When I first started doing this, oh my goodness, I was like, what in the world? Okay, that's my tape that was on there. Y'all see that blue on there? Just my tape. Okay, so we just cut it. Sometimes I'll cut it square, and then I cut it, you know, around the curves. But, you know, I can do that later, but I'm just not going to hold y'all too long. But I want y'all to see, you know, me iron it down and see what it looks like on the press. Okay, so we're going to set it right here. I got another little thread that I need to get off right quick. It's on the red. Okay, we're going to cut that. We're going to press that down. Make sure I don't have no more glitter in here anywhere. In these little corners, or, you know, the little around the inside here, make sure we don't have any in there before you know, press it down. So now I'm going to press it down. And then we'll press it for a few minutes. I had like 20 seconds on here at 320 degrees. And some people do their glitter 30 and up. You know, I've seen one lady, she do hers for 30 seconds. I was like, wow. I said, okay, all right. Look at that, y'all. We're going to take it back to the table and we're going to look at it. Oh, it's so pretty. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so we're gonna go back over this and I'm gonna let y'all see what it looks like. I am so excited. I love it. I love it. I love it. What do y'all think? Can y'all see it? See the glitter? That is so nice. I love it. I love it, y'all. Oh my goodness, it's so flat down. Flat. I had one, I had to overlap it, but I can see a little bit, but you can't hardly see it. But if you do, it's okay. Because like I said, it's my shirt where I had to overlap that because I didn't have it wide enough. Okay, so thank you guys for watching me today on my Christmas shirt. I appreciate you guys. And I'm gonna wear this one too for Christmas. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Love you guys. Y'all be blessed. And don't forget to hit the notification bell and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. And I appreciate each and every one of you. And God loves you, and I do too. Thank you. Later.